we want to join our faith with our brother. Because we don't know what's going to happen during the week. So you know what, ahead of time, I'm not going to wait for something to happen. I'm going to be proactive before it happens. I'm not going to be reactionary, need to, to get a God to bail me out. No. In faith, I'm going to come to a location. I'm going to come with my body, the body of believers, amen, the mystical body, the mother of us all, which I'm a part of the family, and I'm going to join my faith with my brother and sister. We're going to believe for a good week. We're going to believe that we're going to be the head and not the tail. We're going to believe that we're above and not beneath. We're going to believe that when the enemy come in one way, he's going to flee in seven. We're going to believe, come on, y'all believe with me? That's what I'm talking about. We're going to believe when it says, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We're going to believe that he's going to prepare a table for us in the presence of our enemies. Am I right? That's what we believe for. Huh? That's agreement. We start having the same mindset. Number 3, the place of favor. Let's go to Acts 2:47. Favor. Anybody wants a favor? Flavor. As Apostle Tim used to say, bless him. Highly flavored of the Lord. I mean, anybody highly? I'm highly flavored of the Lord. A mosquito bite me, be in trouble. Y'all don't think that way? Y'all be like, hold on, my iron is low. Leave me alone. If I get one, I might pass out. 2:47. Look at 2:47. Praising God and having favor with what? All the people. And the Lord added to the church daily as should be saved. So that's favor. When the Lord started adding to the church. That's favor. We need favor. Tell your neighbor we need favor. That's why we hang out. That's why we come into this building. That's why we've been cut from the same cloth. We got the same genetics. Because the mother of us all, heavenly Jerusalem, hey, has given us an opportunity. Favor existed. Y'all all right? Y'all okay? Favor. We have favor with all people. You have to go further up from 42 to 46 and find out all the great things that happened after the 3,000 got saved. And how they went and broke bread and fellowship and prayer and all that stuff. It released favor. When you do things as a community. I just can't get a breakthrough. Because you don't recognize the honor community. Where is my breakthrough? Where is my favor? I prayed for this. I believe God for this. I put in this application and it didn't happen for me. Maybe you got to disrespect what we do corporately. All right. Good. Maybe you have unfavorable situations because you have been favored where God has placed favor. God is, amen. God will, whatever you put favor on, God will honor. Yeah, but you got to put favor on what He's already honored. That's right. I need you to move, and you ain't moving. Come on now, God, saints or something else, man. We are cranky. We want the goodies. Come on, without the sacrifice.
That's the truth.
We don't want the process, we want the goodies.
Yes.
Okay, let me move on. Look, as I started saying, you should see how many heads went down. Yeah, because I know you got to get your heart right, person. I was going to say the name. Acts 14:23. I'm going to say the name. We'll be like, what, you going to put me on blast? Acts 14:23. So we got what? A place of revelation. What else? Place of agreement. What else? Place of favor. And it's the place of ordination. 14:23. Come on. There you go. And when they had ordained them elders in every church and prayed with fasting, they commended them to the Lord on whom they believed. This is after it was Barnabas and Saul at the time that went down to Antioch and began to talk about the kingdom. Then afterwards, when they got ready to leave to start another journey, they decided that we're going to raise up some elders here and had prayer and fasting. They committed them to the Lord on whom they believe. So, ordination is a part of the church. Yes. I don't know how many people I run into that I always ask folks, especially if they choose to invade my circle with their 15. They want to prophesy to me what they see. You can see better when you're submitted. So I want to know who you submitted to. Now I do understand people are in transition, so I'm talking about that. That's a glimpse. That's just a small part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just a speed bump on the way. That's a pothole. Right. Yeah. So I'm not that judgmental, but I'm talking about somebody, and I normally give people the time. I don't just off the top and say, hey, where you go? Who you belong to? Right. But they consistently try to get in my space and want to drop something, diverse kinds of seed, because I got to protect this, man. That's right. You ain't there when I had to deal with them demons. Go ahead. And deal with family members, and deal with mindsets, and deal with everyday stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to come and compound the problem. Amen. Speak it illicitly into my destiny. I don't care how I feel about it. It could be, you can't justify it unless you submit it. That's right. Okay. Right, because I've been ordained in this place. So it's the place of ordination. That word ordained is not rice paper. It's not a service. Some of us been ordained without making it official. How do you know a person has been ordained? Because they're stable. When the doors open, they come. I know they call you preacher, apostle, prophet. They give you all the titles. They know you're gifted and anointed. But there's no stability. If you dissect that word, you find out if a person say they're ordained, they have high levels of stability. In other words, they have core values. They ain't an emotional wreck. They got the emotions intact. They may be emotional, but they don't let everybody see it. So it's something I see that I can hear it there. I know. Well, they got an anointing on them, but I can't because they are emotional wreck.
Absolutely. Come on.
You got to bring that stuff under.
Come on.
It's a sign of maturity. Ordination is a sign of maturity.
Yeah.
Amen.
I need to do a teaching. I've never done a teaching on ordination. I need to do a teaching. I did a long time ago. I need to revisit this so we can know what it means to be ordained before we make it official.
Amen.
Amen.
Because you're ordained before it becomes official.
Yes.
And part of ordination is not necessarily how you feel about yourself.
Come on.
Is what other people say about you.
Amen.
That's right. Amen.
That's good.
That is good.
So if you don't have a reputation among the people, then you can't have your ordination verified publicly.
All right.
That's right.
Of the people, for the people, by the people. Okay, next one. This is good stuff, man.
Yes, it is.
5. Let's go to 27. Yep, you ain't got to go that far. It's the place of rehearsal. That's why we come. We rehearse. And when they would come and had gathered the church together, they rehearsed all that God had done with them and how he had opened the door of faith unto the Gentiles. So they went back to Jerusalem, physical Jerusalem, to rehearse. That's what we come to do. We come to rehearse, y'all. I'm telling you, I was talking to my friend yesterday. He was telling me about how he was raised and all the things he went through, how long he been saved and stuff. And I know because his family line came out of the latter rain, so he's a little older than me. But he's been in some of the, every movement has been in the earth for the last 40 years. And I told him, I said, my perfect world, my utopia, this is my utopia, and not just in my folly. You wouldn't have this set up. I mean, I'll do it, but this is not my utopia. This is not my perfect world. My perfect world is tables.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Where we can have tables and where we can sit, and then you can come in and report what the Holy Spirit did in you the other 6 days of the week, the other 5 days of the week. Instead of just coming to hear about little me and what God is doing with me, that we can rejoice in the fruit of your labors. That's going to be the perfect world. That's what Apostle Gladys was was talking about this morning. That's what it is. That's why I would like to go, but this region is not quite ready for it because we still got pacifiers and diapers and we still so, oh man. Across the, I mean, everybody just haven't figured it out yet. That we go and spy the land out and bring the grapes back.
Yes.
Apostle, this would happen. Went to the hospital, I laid hands on somebody, and they got up out of the wheelchair.
Come on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Deaf ears open, blind eyes.
My God. Come on.
Huh? I ran into a Muslim and got him saved. He dropped his Quran.
Come on.
He said, when I prayed with him and held his hand, fire came through me. Instead of just smoke coming out of your mouth. Too many stuff. So it's the place of rehearsal. Number 6. 1 Corinthians 14 and 17. Real quick. I got, I ain't going to be able to commentate on the rest of these because I ain't know that. I got time. 1 Corinthians 4, 17. Y'all all right? Yeah, it's good. 4 and 17. Oh, did we blank out? Okay. Okay. For this cause have I sent unto you Timothy, who is my beloved son, and faithful in the Lord, who shall bring you into the remembrance of my ways which be in Christ. See, I like that too. Don't you like that? He basically saying that Timothy ain't going to go on his own behalf. He's going to take what I taught him. Because what I taught him, I learned from Christ.
Amen.
As I teach everywhere in every church. Oh, y'all got that? The place of consistency is in the church. What if we get some consistent, radical, raw believers? Passionate. Not fizzle. I mean, the way they were in 2018 is the way they are in 2019. You can see them gaining ground, taking territory. That's how we're going to take territory. Y'all think it's going to be my